What a treat to see you again, Jetford sneered at the ghost. You are just in time to see me triumph. He snatched the fob watch from the goblin, and a sheet of paper dropped from inside his bandana. My liege, Maryam whispered. Victory, hissed Jack Frost, clutching the watch and the list. For once I win. There was a sudden flash of blue light, and then a dense mist folded around them. Oh, it's like walking into a freezer, said Rachel, shuddering. The mist cleared, and the girls found themselves standing beside Maryam on the roof of the Rainbow Meadow Hospital. Kirsty and Rachel reached out for each other. It felt strange to be fairy-sized but without wings. Why have you brought us back here? Asked Maryam. I want every fairy in fairyland to see you fail, he replied, stamping loudly on the roof. Come out, wherever you are. Seconds later, a crowd of fairies emerged from the hospital. They gazed up at Jack Frost, looking shocked and worried. Queen Titania was among them. I like winning, said Jack Frost, but seeing fairies lose is even better. He held the sheet of paper above his head, and the icy wind grew stronger. The rust orange goblin sat at his feet and sneered. Please give me back my things, Maryam said. What use are they to you? Good point, said Jack Frost, with a hard smile. They are no use at all. He ripped up the paper and flung the pieces into the wind. No, cried Rachel and Kirsty as the breeze carried the scraps of paper in all directions. Jack Frost had stopped laughing. He was holding his hand and whimpering. Ow, he said in a surprised voice. Ow, my finger. What is it? Asked Maryam. It's a paper cut, said Jack Frost in a horrified voice. He sank to his knees, clutching his hand. The fob watch fell to the ground with a clunk, and Maryam rushed forward. He stepped over the fob watch and knelt down beside Jack Frost, pulling a miniature first aid kit from her scrub's pocket. There, she said. Paper cuts are very sore. I will make it better. It hurts, Jack Frost whimpered. I know, said Maryam in a soothing voice. You are being very brave. She rubbed a little cream onto his finger, and then covered the cut with a plaster. Rachel stepped forward and picked up the fob watch. She pinned it to Maryam's scrubs. I am sorry about your list, she said. Oh my goodness, said Kirsty. Look, every single fairy, including the queen, was speeding across the meadow. Countless fairies tumbled, dived, and swooped as the tiny scraps of papers danced on the wind. What are they doing? Asked Maryam in wonder. Kirsty smiled. Don't you know? She asked. One by one the fairies returned, each holding a piece of precious lace. The nurse fairy's eyes sparkled with happy tears, and Rachel and Kirsty felt tears sprinkling their eyes too. There was a shimmer of purple and gold, and Queen Titania appeared beside them, and she handed the final scraps of paper to Maryam. Everyone here knows how important your work is, she said. We want to help you honor all the nurses on this list. Claptrap, Tommy Rod, and Twaddle, said Jack Frost, jumping up with a scowl. I am the important one. One day you fairies will realize that. He and the goblin vanished in a bright flash of lightning. And now let us put things right, said the queen with a little smile. She pressed the tip of her wand against the scrap of paper in Maryam's hand. A single strand of golden thread traveled from fairy to fairy, magically sewing the paper scraps back together. At last the list was whole again. It fluttered into the air and landed softly in Maryam's hand. "I am speechless, Your Majesty," she said, saying, "Thank you, and thank you, Rachel and Trusty. Without you, I would not have known where to start looking." "The king and I wish to thank you too," said Queen Titania, turning to Rachel and Trusty. "Once again, you have been there when we need you. We are just glad that Nessus will have Maryam's magical help again," said Trusty. The crowd of fairies around them burst into cheers and applause. "I think it is time for us to go back to City Hospital," said Rachel. "After all, we have some ice cream to deliver." Maryam hugged them both. "What an adventure we have had," she whispered, smiling. "I will never forget it." She lifted her wand, and rainbow metal flittered and bled. The doors blinked, and they were back in City Hospital, just around the corner from the magic show. "Ooh, my hands are freezing," said Rachel with a shiver. She looked down and burst into laughter. She was holding a large bowl of ice cream in each hand. Trusty had a bowl too. "Marshmallow chocolate biscuit crunch for Margot, and rainbow flavor for us," Trusty said with delight. "Come on, let's go and watch the magic show," said Rachel, beaming. "I think this is the yummiest end to a fairy adventure yet."